Yo, what is good, everyone? This is your homeboy, Ben Baller, and you are now listening to my podcast, Behind the Baller. Every single week, me and the Dust Brothers bring you VVS clarity episodes and pure entertainment without ever missing a beat. Yo, it is a glorious day in the foggy, but now finally cool city of San Francisco. It's motherfucking like 85 degrees this whole weekend. Like, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? In my entire life, I've never even seen 80 in San Francisco. Like, not ever. But we've been here now for 5 days, and it's time to pack up and head back home later today. I want to quickly get into this post that I made yesterday on my Instagram. Most of you who have been listening since day one, you heard the K-Town Hustler series, so you already know the drill. But I never really addressed this part of it. But, a lot of you guys asked me if me and my brother ever actually repaired the relationship. Because I said, I idolized my brother. He taught me a lot of things. He taught me how to ride a motorcycle, taught me how to dress, and just every time how to break dance and everything, just early on, right? We had such a big gap in age. And I ended up, I hate the word to say it, but I ended up hating him. And really it's because he was just enforcing, my parents' orders. And he was a cool dude. It's just, it wasn't his fault. But I want to tell you guys, we have not. We don't really speak that much. And I got no beef with my brother, but sometimes just, weird shit happens between family. And, it's just, I don't know what to say. It's like almost like we're strangers, but it's, we still send our kids gifts. He has 2 sons. I send them gifts every Christmas on their birthdays and stuff. And he sends gifts to my kids. And I think he still reaches out to Nicolette every so often here and there. My sister talks to him a little bit too. Obviously, I have a close relationship with my sister, but we just don't see eye to eye. We share the same blood and we share the same last name, but I swear to God, we couldn't be more different. Okay? He's a very decent person, by the way. I remember seeing my boy Woo. He tweeted something 8 years ago, and he tweeted, "Sometimes friends just stop talking." And really think about what that said. Like, it was a trip, sometimes like, hey, whatever happened to that person? Oh, we just stopped talking. People grow up and shit, and it just hit different. Now, I know me and my brother could pick up, no problem. One of my homies who I haven't talked to, and we haven't talked in 8 fucking years, and we picked up like it was nothing. And that's fam. It's just weird. It's just some people, they talk to people every day. I don't know. I don't know. And, I know that me and my brother are more than friends, but it just is what it is, man. There's some shit I just can't let go. And it wasn't so much his fault, like I said, not even close to 50%. It was just, some of that period of my life is just, it traumatized me. To be honest, I can't let some of that shit go. I got a way different relationship with my kids, compared to how I had with my dad and stuff. And I'll never let it get to where it was with how my dad or my mom brought me up. I understand my mom's situation. My dad's just a different thing. My mom really worked her ass off to give us what we can. And, really, I wish she gave us more love. And she says it all the time. But, me and my mom are cool. Me and my dad, it's just, it ain't my biological father. We're just not really on the up and up. And he's got dementia. He's on his way out and everything else. And it's just like, it's not that I hold a grudge or anything. There's no love there, And if I think too much about it, there'll be hating it. And I don't regret anything. That's not me. I'm in a weird place when it comes to my emotions and certain things. And there's just nothing that would mostly bring me to him, because he, in many ways, made me alienate him. And my brother and me don't have that. It's again, I don't have like a raw funk for him. Me and my pops, different story. But it'll never get to where me and my dad were with my kids. Mostly because my wife would never let that happen. But because I want it to happen, in the way I've been raising them. And, I'd never send my kids away from me. Like, when I see parents that send their kids to boarding school and shit like that, whatever bullshit ass reason, oh, they're going to look, man, fuck out of here. The fuck out of here, man. if they're going on camp or something, vacation, whatever. But for over a week, nah, I just couldn't do it. Like with my wife or something, I don't know. My kids ain't gonna get any kind of time like that away from me unless I'm away at work or they're paying their own bills. Okay. And maybe even in college, I'm probably gonna try to bribe my kids to stay in LA or SF, depending on where we live at the time. I don't know. Because I love them too much. But the point of the post and the long ass caption, it wasn't to look at the glass half full or be positive, because it was nothing. Being positive or looking at the glass half full wouldn't have really necessarily helped me. It would have maybe gave me it'd have been like if I was thirsty as a motherfucker and I got one small sip of water. Yeah, okay. It wouldn't quench your thirst or anything. Being positive, it was just, there were too many underlying things that were going on in my home at the time that I just couldn't get past. And they distracted me from school and everything, just academics, whatever. I just was not, I was unhappy, I was depressed, and I had all the reasons to be. But once I got some clarity, once I got my life together, once I grew the fuck up, once I actually got to see the brighter side of life, I realized that the Bay Area was really a great place, a gift, okay? I lived in New York for almost 2 years. I've traveled the world, again, almost 40 countries. And look, New York is maybe the only, nah, you know what? Nah. I might could live, no, Vegas, I couldn't do shit. I might could do Florida. I could do Miami Beach, definitely, before I did New York. I lived in New York for almost 2 years, and I love New York. I love the city, but I could never live there. Nor have I ever even wanted to be like, you know what, I'm gonna get an apartment there. I know Michael Rappaport got one. I know Cuddy got a crib there, and some of my other friends got an apartment in New York. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool. I'll stay in a hotel. I'm good. I could do New York for 4 to 7 days, and that's as much as I can take of that city. When I lived there, I was miserable, especially during the winter. I was about to kill somebody. But I could be in the Bay for years and and just live there again. It's really only gotten better in my eyes with the modernizing, the major cleanup. I mean, obviously there's still traffic, who knows? It's really weird being up here right now and seeing the way that the streets are. It's kind of weird. But when I see people say, someone on Twitter was like, San Francisco, what the fuck, you want to live around shit and homeless? There's literally shit everywhere. There's an app for it. You don't step and poop. And I'm like, yo, you don't live in San Francisco. You never really spent time there, have you? Because I don't give a fuck what app you got. I'm not chilling in the fucking Tenderloin. All right? I'm not hanging out at Pier 39 or some tourist spot. San Francisco is so much more of an actual metropolitan city to me than LA will ever be. All right? LA is a town. Okay? And yes, being an LA native, I could never hate LA. I could never forget my childhood memories. Okay? But man, each year it gets worse and worse with the fucking influencers and the fucking YouTubers, whatever, and the people who migrate to LA and pollute the city. They pollute it worse than any air could, okay? But another thing I really realized after smashing and navigating in these SF streets is that there is no fucking way I could own a hypercar here. I know you thought I was going to say some really important shit, right? But I keep thinking about it when I'm going through all the fucking, people think LA got potholes. This shit is just bumpy as a motherfucker. Now in the nice areas, obviously it's smooth, but there's so many hills and shit like that. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could work it out. I don't know. But of course, the only homes that I've been looking at, and I've been looking serious, right, are ones that have a 3 or 4 car garage. So that's mandatory. That's a deal breaker. That's it. So I'd be able to have a hypercar, obviously an SUV for the family, and then a sedan. And I brought the Trackhawk up here, and it's a fucking beast. On a couple straightaways, I hit a $135, $140, and it was real smooth on the 5. I drove up to San Francisco, and I made 2 stops, all right? One real quick one to get gas and to take a piss, and another one to hit Carl's Jr. and get a bite through the drive-thru. Okay. And we got from Hollywood doorstep to Union Square to my place in just over 4 hours, 4 hours and 10 minutes. We was up there smashing. Okay. But yo, the Napa Valley fires did fuck up my chest a bit though this weekend, this week. Like my throat hurts, and it's not like I talked a bunch. I think, and I wore a mask, of course, N95 all day long, being safe and everything. My throat is all fucked up. My chest is fucked up. I'm not sick in any which way at all. Don't have those kind of things. It's from the air. And the city is really dead, though. It's crazy. On a Friday and Saturday night, like I've been driving around, it's like fucking weird seeing the lights off and seeing the city not lively. Just, it is weird as fuck. But before we get into some of those stories, I want to get into a quick break so I can smoke some of this Jonas B strain. Yep, that Ben Bar did the strain, which we're going to talk about in a little bit. And I'm going to get back to talking some more shit. But yo, Miles, please give us a short intermission and hit me with some of that Lakey Lake. Hey guys, the stress of daily life weighs on us all. Whether you're an elite athlete, a washed dad, or just a regular person trying to get through the day, muscle pain and muscle tension is a very real thing. That's why a Theragun is a must own. I even got mine on the go. I was using that shit on the way to San Francisco. I'm going to use it on my drive back. Theragun is a handheld percussive therapy device that releases your deepest muscle tension using a scientifically calibrated combination of depth, speed, and power. And now, as quiet as an electric toothbrush with the all-new Gen 4. Try Theragun risk-free for 30 days. There is no substitute for the Theragun Gen 4. With an OLED screen, personalized Theragun app, and the power you need. Starting at only $199. Go to Theragun.com/baller right now and get your Gen 4 Theragun today. That's Theragun.com/baller. So we're back. And so Dick Stain, Donald Trump got the Rona. Everyone in the world listening to this right now obviously knows he got COVID-19, right? But there's a lot of you who speculate that he's faking it, right? But truthfully, like I'm talking about people who are sensible and stuff, right? Truthfully, there really is no benefit to him lying, right? Even if he's going to sit there and be like, oh, I beat it. We beat the Democrats. Blah, blah. No, he didn't give up too much fucking precious time. And even if he's trying to sell a vaccine, and whatnot, or take this fucking new medicine or hydroxychloroquine, which didn't work because he said he's been taking it every single fucking day as a preventative. And guess what? It didn't fucking work. No matter what he does or whatever kind of shenanigans he's got going on, he's going to miss the most crucial time of his campaign, right? Campaigning, he's going to lose 2 fucking weeks, right? There's less than 4 weeks left in this campaign. He don't got enough time, okay? Fucking election day is real soon. He will literally miss over half or more of it due to catching, as he calls it, the Kung flu. And his dumbass, bitch-ass wife got it too, all right? So along with most of his stupid-ass staff, whole dumbass, stupid-ass fucking, I can't even tell you how fucking irresponsible and how ignorant you have to be when you literally have the best possible protection, care, access to everything, and you still get it. It's fucking pathetic. But what's funny is a lot of people went to work on Friday in different cities wearing a mask, finally. And you know what's funny is these people, Republicans, Trump supporters, never wore masks. And I'm just seeing it all on my timeline, people taking pictures like, oh, Jim decided to wear a mask today. Oh, shit, okay, Devin decided to wear a mask today. It's like, I thought it was a hoax. I thought masks don't work. Some dude commented on my fucking thing yesterday, masks clinically don't work. If they don't work, then how the fuck do nurses and doctors at hospitals, right? How do doctors and the nurses who are treating these COVID patients, especially the places I got like 200-300 infected patients, how do they treat them and not catch COVID-19? Please tell me that, okay? Please answer that, all right? You fucking dingbats. And the timeline with the White House, with the 72 hours and 36 hours, This motherfucker, he gets tested twice a day, once a day at least. So he fucking knew he's infected during the debate. Like, what the fuck? I don't want to hear any retraction or nothing. You know, you're supposed to believe whatever the president says. I mean, for the most part, you know, when you're a kid, you're supposed to believe. Why would you not believe him? You know, he's the leader of the country. You should believe this motherfucker. I don't want to hear retractions of people saying, oh, well, I was mistaken. No, fuck that. Do you know what I'm saying? You got to be perfect, period. All right? I want to hear these fucking outright lies from the fucking most powerful leader in the world. You can't make mistakes. A president, especially the president of the United States, should be perfect or try to be. Right? Instead, we got a spray tan, draft dodging weirdo whose specialty is lying to us and bankruptcy. He specializes in bankruptcy. Okay? Why are they trying so hard to make it seem like he's okay or whatever? You know, and maybe he is, but why are they like trying to make him look like he's fake working? You know, he posts these 2 photos of him like signing work and shit, and then you know how the internet is. They're smart. They go to the AP page, boom. You know, the people. You know, you can fucking right click and find out the origin of a photo, find the DNA and everything. And they found out the pictures were taking 10 minutes of each other and try to make it look different or whatever. And there's some other shit that people saw that were photoshopped and just stupid. Okay, they knew exactly when the shit was taken. And why are you photoshopping pictures? And more importantly, like, why the fuck is a president signing a blank piece of paper with a black Sharpie? You know how fucking weird that is? Like, have you ever used a Sharpie to draw on regular paper? It's fucking weird. It's like that scratching noise with like metal on a chalkboard. It's just weird as fuck. Like, who does that? Okay? And for your information, facts. 2 + 2 = 4, right? Fact. The actual current national GE polls have Biden at 51% and Trump at 41%. But none of that means shit. You need to go out and vote, all right? Go out and vote for real. Don't fucking rely on that shit. It don't motherfucking matter. Who fucking knows what's going to happen? They're going to have the fucking one-armed man come out of the closet and fucking just, man, no. They're going to pull all kinds of, like I said, tricks and shenanigans, smoke and mirrors and all that motherfucking crazy shit. Anyways, so me and my assistant decided to hit the streets we hit the streets of San Francisco on Thursday afternoon. And as me and him were passing the Marcus, you know, of course, my favorite restaurant, the Rotunda, is closed. By the way, the whole downtown Union Square shopping area is fucked up. It's boarded up. All the major stores close at 5 p.m. now. It looks janky as shit. Even on the weekends, just real fucking weird. Vibes are weird. But anyways, we're about 40 feet from Neiman Marcus now. Walked away, right? We're walking south. And I hear gunshots. And I'm like, what the fuck? So I got my SIG on me. You know, I got my P365 on me. And I'm trying to gauge where the shots came from. And I'm literally trying to brace myself. My assistant has pepper spray. You know, we're walking south towards Market Street, headed to Supreme. And then I see on my Citizen app that there was a confirmed gunshots, whatever, boom. So I'm like, all right, man, what the fuck, whatever. So we keep smashing down Market, right, past the Warfield. And we hit Supreme. I went to go visit my boy Berto, who is a 25-year friend of mine, and he runs the SF Supreme store, right? And me and him go way back. And that's a super old homie. He used to work for Syndicate, you know what I'm saying, Vans and shit. He's done a lot of different things, all cool shit. And I hooked Berto up and my boy Jeff with Ice-T. Because as you know, Ice is like my dog. He's been on the show. He's an old friend. He's like, I consider him my street godfather. And they wanted to do a collaboration with him. They did a Syndicate Ice-T Vans collab, and we made it happen. I made it happen, introduced him. Anyways, Berto used to run the LA Supreme store. He opened it with my boy Eddie Cruz, obviously, and then he relocated to SF, and I seen him right before the pandemic, and, you know, chopped up with him, shot my boy Ugly Louie, and he's always been a solid, happy-go-lucky dude. So, you know, we get to Supreme, security guards being, you know, they're tripping over there. There's been all kinds of drama over there. They're right across the street from fucking Ground Zero, Tenderloin shit, bunch of fucking sketchy-ass motherfuckers. But I walk in, man, and my boy blesses me with both pairs of Supreme Air Force Ones, right? Pair in white, pair in black. And he gave me some small accessories. We sat and chopped it up for like 45 minutes, caught up on a bunch of things. And just, it was dope to see my guy. I've been emailing him and, you know, no rush, no nothing, no drama, no, just catching up, you know. while I'm on the wall, I'm looking at Smurf skateboards and shit and everything. And I see my man GX1000, right? He's my favorite San Francisco Instagram account, period. Famous skater, videotape person. He's got skate accessories and everything. But I hit him up because we were supposed to link up. And, these guys ride down hills. They do something you can't even really fathom how miraculous the activities that they do in the city are. Just, they've lost 2 homies from this shit that they do. It's crazy. But anyways, supposed to connect with Ryan from GX1000, and he was on a plane headed back east. So, I was like, all right, cool. So let's shake. Gave Berto a pound, started walking down real quick, walked to the Westfield Mall. I was going to check out the Rolex store, but there was a line again, and I was like, no, it's not that serious. So I went downstairs to go get a boba because, the food court's all closed up, the lobster spot, everything was closed up. So went to get a boba, and I started walking back to my place. And as we're walking back, I see the fucking entire street from Geary to Sutter. The entire street is Stockton, right? Stockton is taped off, locked down from Geary to Sutter. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on here? So I started walking up to Union Square Park, where the area where they had the skate rink during the fucking wintertime, duh. And just like open area, some fools are skating, and there's cops everywhere. And I mean, there's like a lot of cops. So I get to the Apple store, right? Flagship Steve Jobs Apple store. And I see 2 Asian dudes, dressed as SFPD. They're San Francisco police officers. And I'm like, yo, man, both of them recognize me. Like, hey, shit, you been baller, right? I'm like, yo, what's going on? What's good? What's up? I heard some gunshots earlier, and they said that was like, was I near Marcus, right? Was it near that? They're like, nah, man. It was by Gucci, and some Laotian dude, guy from Laos, right, was shopping at Gucci, and 2 dudes tried to rob him at gunpoint, tried to take his Rolex. And the Laos dude grabbed one of the guns from the dude, grabbed the gun from one of the robbers, and he ended up shooting the guy in self-defense, and he killed the robber. I didn't know he killed him right then and there, but I was like, damn, what the fuck? And I was like, oh shit. So as the Laos dude, man, he must be a gangster, right? He must be, thugged out. They're like, yeah, he looked like the part of a G, but he was just, shopping legit, and they tried to steal his Rolex. And I was like, I asked the cops, I was like, yo, did the Laos dude is he in custody? Like, what's going on? They're like, nah, he's not in custody for what? It was self-defense. He's on his way home now, you know what I'm saying? He made a statement, boom, if we need to talk to him, we'll talk to him, but, they didn't get his watch. And, obviously the dude ended up getting shot with his own gun. And I was like, oh, shit. So a dude, one of the robbers was in an ambulance, I guess, with a police escort, headed to the hospital where the fuck he was, but he was in bad shape. They said another dude got away. He was in the wind. And then the cops told me there's a lot of jackings lately, right? Like, motherfuckers been jacking fools in Union Square all day long. They got Chanel, fucking Gucci, Louis Vuitton. There's lines outside all these stores, Hermes and everything. And I'm always walking in those areas. And I always got a Patek on me, AP, some shit, right? I don't really wear Rolex anymore. But I'm thinking like, what the fuck? And they're telling me, yeah, just some famous baseball player got robbed last week, and they took a $150,000 watch from him outside Gucci. And I'm like, oh hell no. But thank God, for some reason, on my own, whatever, I don't really give a fuck, but I was wearing my Casio, right? And thank God I got my blapper on me, but I'm just wearing my Casio, and I wasn't wearing no jewelry or nothing. But found out later on the news that the dude who tried to rob the Asian guy, he died. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he got killed. I said it earlier, but it's just fucking crazy. Like, I'm bugging out, Union Square, like what the fuck's going on with my favorite city? So on Friday, we did 5 meet and greets for my BBDTC Bay Area boxes, right? And all I got to say is all 10 guys were hella cool. Well, 9 guys were super cool. One was a little out there, a little weird. Not weird like in a scary way, just weird in a weird way. But great, solid folks. One of them actually came up from Orange County, and he has family in San Francisco, so he made it work. But I was like tripping, like, damn. I was really, I was taken back that, out of the 10 guys, 9 of them actually came to just chop it up with me, just to meet me and kick it, and they weren't really tripping. 2 of the guys, I don't think they really had the means to have $1,000, but they made it work, and they weren't tripping. It was inspirational, and I kind of like, look, man, if they're listening, you got an open line with me. You took 1 step towards me, let me take 2 steps towards you. But just so you guys know, everyone was screened, not just for like temps and shit, but like, ID, check, all that stuff. But these were good, solid folks. No, with them, I'll talk about that one dude later, but easy breezy, solid, 100%, just good dudes. I said I was going to be 15, 20-minute chop-ups. I gave these guys 25-minute chop up sessions. One dude got like 30 plus minutes because he had seen me, he was in distress. And the range in age was about 18 to 40, right? The average though was like late 20s, early 30s. And one of the dudes was a successful franchise owner. He owned a few businesses, including Bonchon Chicken. Bonchon Chicken is that bomb-ass Korean fried chicken. He also owned a Halal Guys, which obviously is like, talking about that's world famous. And dude just randomly, he was a Niners fan, but almost everyone I met today was yesterday or the day before yesterday, all that shit was this weekend we're Niner fans, which is cool, all good. But dude got a crib in Seattle too, got a business out there as well. He got his crib in the Bay. He's got 2 kids, he got a wife, and just solid dude, man. He actually brought me catering from Bonchon. He brought enough food. Vince, like, bro, what the fuck is wrong with you, dog? I thought about it. You brought enough food to feed 10 people. Like, who the fuck? You know how to roll deep, man. You listen to the podcast, just me and my assistant, and it was crazy. But one kid, he was the only one that was kind of off. My assistant thought he was mute, and I thought maybe something was off, right? I didn't know. He was an Asian dude, Vietnamese kid, quiet as hell, glasses, sort of fobby. And he didn't even stay 5 minutes. He did not stay for fucking 5 minutes. He sat down, was in a weird, awkward mood. He didn't want me to sign his box. And he gets a phone call. He's like, excuse me, hold on. And I didn't see he wasn't wearing 2 AirPods. He only had an AirPod on his right ear. I couldn't see his right ear. I could only see his left ear. And he's talking and he's like speaking in Vietnamese a little bit. And I could hear his dad yelling. His dad was like, no, I'm just joking, bro. I'm just fucking around. His dad was just talking shit, all right? And he was rushing him. And I was like, yo, what's good? What's up? Like, you want to chill and talk? He's like, no, I have to rush. My dad is outside and he's very angry at me. And I was like, all right, bro, you want me to sign this box for you? He's like, no, it's okay. The way it is, it's fine. And like, he was about to tell me about him buying some fucking Panini cards and shit, but he's a reseller, whatever. He's on Discord or some shit. And he didn't say over 8 words to me. And he just bounced. But I'll tell you, he's definitely going to resell the box. He'd probably be the only person that's going to sell the box. But he was the only person that didn't want me to personally sign the box to him. And that's all good. Fine, fuck it, So anyway, Friday night, I kept it super light work. We ordered some Jamaican food via Postmates. I watched my Lakers crush the Heat. Was high as a motherfucker. And then we watched this shitty ass movie called Ava on pay-per-view because my fucking phone stream, the Chromecast shit wasn't working. I don't know what the fuck was going on. But on Saturday, woke up, got my Starbucks, got my Impossible breakfast sandwich. By the way, that shit is perfect, man. It's so great, man. I'm so hyped that Starbucks has an Impossible breakfast sandwich. It's good as fuck. And I had my last 5 more meet and greets, right? So honestly, these are just some regular, hardworking, great, chill dudes. The vibe, the energy. One dude's 40-year-old dude, solid, bicycle rider, social working dude, works for the city, just so fucking positive, man. Like, bro, like, just a great, man, I don't even know what to say, man. I was so taken back by how chill this dude was. I wish he smoked some weed, would have smoked some weed together, but the vibe and energy with everyone was very positive. One guy towards the end needed some advice with business, but I didn't want to say nothing to him. And I know he's listening to the show now. Bro, he didn't realize how blessed he was. You know what I mean? In the position he's in. And I think he just wanted much more out of life. And I get it. He was actually even in a better situation than my personal assistant is. And the funny thing about my personal assistant has learned to save, learned to manage his money so well. And I've known him for 10 years. He's worked for me for 8 or so. My personal assistant has a very large life savings, right? He's been very smart, very shrewd. And this dude is just like in a position, and he's very frustrated, and he's got a lot to get off his chest. And I'm like, I don't really got that much sympathy for you, bro. You make good ass money. You know what I'm saying? You work for a good tech company. It's like, I get it. You got to go out there and take some gambles now, bro. But what he needs really is time. And he feels, because he's like in his late 20s, kind of like mid-ish late 20s, right? And I'm just like, bro, you got to let shit marinate. You got to let shit cook in the pot, bro, on low heat, and he's just going to have to let time heal time is going to heal everything for him. And, we wrapped up that last meet and greet. I let dude sit and talk for like 35 minutes or so because one kid was tripping. So, he had some time. I grabbed my little my little fanny pack, jumped in the Trackhawk, and we shot over the Bay Bridge and head to the East Bay. And we went to stop on 4th Street in Berkeley to go meet with one of my old high school classmates who I've only seen once, which was Christmas. And the last time I seen her was 2019. The last time I saw her was 27 fucking years ago. All right. And this girl is beautiful, like back in high school. Not saying she looks, I'm just saying she's married, we're grown, married. She's 45 now, has a child, I think the same age as London. Yeah, same age as London. And married, sort of hippie, sort of cool, but she's a litigation attorney. And we used to kick it heavy. She was like one of the 5 people in Albany, if you read my post, that I actually liked. So we ate at this spot called Zut, Z-U-T, and it was low-key's lit. And I think she knew I'm low-key bougie and, I want to fuck with some cool shit. And she fucks with cool shit. She got good taste and everything. But I cannot believe this area, 4th Street in Berkeley, this area 29 years ago was dirty as fuck. Like, this was the place you went to go get your dick sucked or some shit, or smoke some weed, or go have sex in the car, or go take a shit in a fucking bucket. Like, it was low-key ghetto. But now they got like mad, like gourmet coffee shops and fucking, they got an Apple store, Lululemon, they got a motherfucking Sur La Table, and like all types of like fancy little cool quirky places to eat. Like, it was fucking, oh by the way, it was fucking packed. And mind you, it was 80 something degrees, and Alameda County has really bad numbers of COVID cases, all right? Meaning high infection rates. So I wasn't trying to chill too long, and I felt bad. I don't want to rush her, but, ate some food. She was like, am I freaking you out with having a mask? I was just like, nah, just gotta be cool. But I didn't chill for a long time. We didn't do no hugs, nothing. I didn't take my mask off and nothing. I ate, whatever. But one thing I had to do, which sucked, was I had to take a shit. And it was the first time I've had to take a shit in a public bathroom for the first time during this pandemic. I have not had to do that, okay? Unless it was something like my office or something like that. And damn, thank God for preparation, because I had Clorox wipes, Lysol spray, my N95 mask on, double strapped. And, I walked into the stall and I sprayed everything in front of me. So I walked in that motherfucker, sprayed down all the other shit. Then I got Clorox wipes, wiped down the toilet seat, wiped off the knob. Even though I don't ever touch a public knob, the fucking flush knob, the back area, the fucking handrail, wherever anything was. And, I ain't using the toilet paper. I got my own fucking flushable wipes and everything. So I laid down the motherfucking toilet cover and took my deuce and then fucking used my little Baby Fresh, flushable wipes, and was good. I just had to tell you guys, it was something I thought about because, they say that shit particles could be in the fucking air for hours, whatever the fuck. I was like, fuck all that. Anyways, I took my assistant for a little trip down memory lane, and we rode into Albany. I passed by, I went up to El Cerrito, passed by the old Burger King where I used to work at, and, Nation's right across the street. Shit ain't really changed, but the Burger King's like all modernized, whatever. And then we smashed past Al's Big Burgers, and we passed by Mary and Joe's, which is like the place I used to get my football gloves at and stuff and everything. And even when I was at Cal and stuff, I got some equipment there. But we cruised up Solano Ave, and Solano Ave just looked beautiful, really just gorgeous little area. I can't wait to maybe take my kids to eat up there when the pandemic is over and just kind of spend some time on Solano Ave and show my kids, whatever. And we stopped at Gordo's to get some burritos. Gordo's is just always going to have a very special place in my heart. I never really fuck with the Berkeley location, but the Albany spot was my shit. Obviously the one in the Mission. There's one in SF in like off Geary and stuff, or on Geary, whatever. Anyways, we drove up to Cal, passed by Top Dog, which I still can't believe is still going strong. There was a line outside. Drove through the tunnel and everything, and just like, going down Shattuck and going down fucking, how the fuck am I drawing? Durant and Bancroft and everything. Just all the streets just tripping out. I was hoping we could go check out Fat Apples, but I probably won't do that until we get, out of this pandemic, whatever. But we cruised down Telegraph, And then we just drove through Berkeley till we to Oakland, then Oakland, and I was craving Everett and Jones really bad. Everett and Jones barbecue is like forever going to be something, one of my favorite places to eat in the Bay. And I was like, fuck this, let's just head back to the city. So we jump on a Bay Bridge, head back, was bumping some Totally Insane and RBL Posse. And so, we get to the city, and I'm like, you know what, let's hit the fucking Peninsula, fuck this. So we smashed down the Peninsula and hit up Lefty's Sport Card Shop. And Lefty's is fucking dope as fuck. All right, let me tell you, the guys there were hella cool, okay? In fact, they were so cool, I let them have a $2,000 1 of 5 gold autograph Mark McGwire card. I signed a couple of Topps Chrome, my Topps Chrome. They had boxes there too, and they got boxes on deck there. And they're right there in Millbrae, like Burlingame area. And they got everything. They got fucking everything. Optics, Prism, fucking Panini. They had turn of the century cards. They got vintage. They got sports memorabilia. They got everything. Okay. Lefty's is definitely the best hobby shop, local card shop that we had saw in the Bay. I was gonna hit the spot in Pinole, but it was just like I don't know, man. Shout out to my boy Paul from Down Culture. He was up there, met us up there, bought us some boba, some more boba. I forgot to mention, King's Card Shop in Berkeley fucking sucks. That place is that place is just, they suck. The store sucks. The management sucks. The attitude of the employees there is shitty. Fuck that store. All right, like, real talk. Anyways, left the Peninsula. I cut through Daly City, and there was some traffic on the 101. And by the Bear, I was like, fuck all this. Nah, fuck that. Cut on the 280, and we decided to go through Daly City, and I passed by my old school and SF State. Just wanted to pass by SF State just to catch a vibe, right, and see if anything has changed, if much has changed or whatever. We passed through Stonestown, Galleria too. I actually got out. I walked through Stonestown. I was like, wow, this motherfucker's changed a lot. There's an Apple store in here. There's like H&M and all kinds of shit. And they still got the McDonald's there at the beginning of it. And I remember one of the most drunkest times I ever got in college. I went to that McDonald's and scared everyone in that motherfucker and was out of my mind. But it's crazy how much I haven't been to Stonestown Galleria in almost 30 years. And drove through the Sunset District, real nice area. I don't think it's more my vibe just because where I'm at in my life, but nice area. And passed by my old apartment on Vicente and 42nd. And then we smashed through Japantown, right? Had to hit Daiso, went to Nijia Market, grabbed some Pocari Sweat. And then we got back to the crib and, I ordered a $400 Postmates sushi dinner because I ordered a gang of Otoro and Chutoro. And I got some A5 Wagyu. And my assistant was like, God damn, that's an expensive ass Postmates, because fuck it, why not? I deserve it. I work hard, And then we ate, and I decided to take my assistant on a real estate shopping, little drive, and showed him the only neighborhood that I'd ever live in. And then, it was a kind of cruising down the little area, and kind of checked out the marina a little bit. Then we cruised down Haight Street. I smoked a fat ass joint, caught some view vibes. We was up by Twin Peaks, and I hit this crib by random chance because I'm looking at houses, right? And there's a house in Twin Peaks going for sale for $22 million. You can search it on Zillow. And I'm just thinking like, wow, some of these houses up here have really like changed. And never in a million years could you ever tell me, and would I believe you, that Twin Peaks would have a $20 million house for sale. And like they had other houses that were in the $10, $15 million range, like beautiful fucking cribs. But overall, San Francisco real estate is down. I think real estate is down like 30%. And I wish it was down 30% in fucking Pacific Heights where I want to live. But yo, it's not. Anyways, let's take a break real quick. My voice is getting raspy as a motherfucker. And then we're going to get into sports. Ben Ball did the strain. And of course, the hobby. Yo, this is the weekend wrap up, y'all. All right. So Miles, give me some Lakey inspired wrap up type music. But yo, we'll be right back. Yo guys, what's up, man? So check game. You know how the price of gold has been skyrocketing lately, right? there's an easy way to buy gold through our friends at Acre. Acre lets you subscribe to gold bars for as little as $30 a month. You pay each month, and once your gold stash reaches the price of their gold bars, they discreetly ship Acre Gold to your house. And just recently, Acre has introduced a new $100 a month subscription to a 5-gram gold bar. Acre lets you invest in physical gold without coming out of the pocket all at once. Acre keeps you updated via email on your gold stash every month and ships out once you reach the price threshold. With Acre, taking physical delivery of your gold means it's safe and sound in your hands. Acre ships your gold directly and discreetly to your door. Visit getacregold.com/baller and start investing in physical gold today. Make sure you go to this URL because Acre is giving away gold. To qualify for the giveaway, tweet or post why you should be the recipient and mention at get_acre. All right, again, that's getacregold.com/baller. Thank you, Acre Gold, for supporting the show. So, I'm reading some of my DMs, and I get weird fans asking me why Drake doesn't fuck with me anymore. And like, yo, why doesn't Drake fuck with you? And sometimes I want to reply, but I don't want to have that open line of communication, right? Like I block them or something. So, I just want to reply to the ones who are truly curious and say like, how the fuck does Drake not fuck with me? Please tell me. Oh, you mean jewelry, right? Because another jeweler is giving him free jewelry in exchange for publicity and promotion, right? Bro, that ain't me, right? Drake has been the master of, I love Drake, but he's been the master at not finessing, but, bartering for his worth. That ain't me. I don't need promotion. Drake come fuck with me when he want to get something done or we do other whatever. And Drake just got a chain recently. I don't post it. I just don't. People are tripping out when he's like, you got a track hawk? And man, I've been had one. I told you I don't post on my cars. I don't post everything that goes on. I just don't. I know everyone thinks I do, but that's really how real I keep it. There's so much shit that I don't talk about on Instagram or on Twitter. I'll talk about on the pod, but people in real life know me, but I just don't bring up on there. And I don't need promotion. I don't need extra content from him. It'd be cool, but I don't need any publicity. I'm true. I'm good. Okay? But for sure, 100%, Drake is my bro. That is my fam. That's my guy. All right? Anytime I need him or just want to chop it up, whatever, I could call him. That's my dude. 40, all the OVO. That's all my family. I got nothing but love for October's very own, which in fact, it is fucking October. It's crazy. Anyways, which brings me to this, okay? Something my cousins don't understand. My cousin Steve, my partner, they don't understand this concept, okay? But the way the jewelry game is with these rappers is something I just refuse to partake in, okay? One, I don't got time for small talk, okay? I can only do this. You could ask me how much it is, and I can tell you how much it is, and then when I tell you the price, you send the wire. Or else I just can't do anything with you, period. Okay? I don't have any more descriptions for you, whatever. That's just where I'm at in my life, okay? Number two, I don't dick ride. I don't beg for business. I'm not thirsty at all. That's not me. There are so many hungry jewelers still. They're a dime a dozen. They come up every fucking day. Most of them in New York, who are trying to make a name for themselves, trying to buy publicity on TMZ and try to do whatever they can. It's fucking crazy. They'll literally do whatever they can. They'll give away $50,000 for free, tell people that something costs 400, 200,000, whatever, when it didn't, fucking not even close. This shit is trash work. And they'll do jobs for no profit or at a loss, okay? That is what I call hustling backwards. They'll go through trouble to go find somebody a rare watch and not make, or they'll find somebody $100,000 watch and make $5,000. And yo, what the fuck are you doing? They just don't get it. It's actually bad for the jewelry community, for the economy, okay? It's never going to be that deep for me, right? I thought I'd bring this up because I just want you guys to understand something, okay? Here's the breakdown. And you're like, what the fuck? Where'd that come from? I'm just letting y'all know. 61% of my top clientele is of Asian descent, all right? 25% of them are Middle Eastern, okay? That's 86%. So that means 14% is whether they be Mexican, Hispanic, Latin, South American, black, white, whatever, okay? That right there is something I had to get off my chest. I had to let you guys know. In the last decade, yes, a majority of my top clientele is Asian, all right? Because you see one or two rappers, or let's say you see 8 even. If you've seen 8 rappers, guess what? There's 50 Asians, 70 Asians, 100 Asians. But anyways, I know some popular jewelers who will go as far as sending someone from their team to go pick up a rapper whenever they come to like New York, they land. They'll go pick up the rapper at fucking JFK or LaGuardia just to make sure that these rappers or artists don't talk to another jeweler. I'm dead serious. I'm not capping. I am telling you the straight truth. Do you know how fucking corny that is? Okay? That's like a jealous boyfriend who won't let his girlfriend leave his side or go out without him. Is fucking weirdo shit. And by the way, nobody is loyal in the jewelry game, okay? I don't get butthurt, nothing. I don't give a fuck about this. I learned this in like 2006, 2007. I try to tell my partners all the time, look, don't take that shit so personal, okay? That's just the way the jewelry is, okay? I got a dope-ass project, by the way, coming up with General Mills. Yes, the cereal brand that creates Lucky Charms, Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and Trix. Yes. Went from Snickers to this. People are like, what the fuck you doing? Yo, I'm doing shit that's pushing the bar that motherfucker jewelers can never get into. I get calls from Burger King, got calls from motherfucking Cheetos, all that shit. But meanwhile, just weirdo shit, I'm just like not trying to, that's why I've been focusing on the podcast and, you know, my BBDTC brand and whatever, and just a bunch of weirdos. In fact, you know what? Another weirdo thing, I went to go comment on my homegirl J. Lou's page. J. Lou is like a content creator, but she's funny, right? She's from Hong Kong. And I commented something because she posted a picture of herself looking kind of cool in a bikini. And then she showed the next angle and it's like her stomach hanging out, her fat, her imperfections. And I'm laughing. I'm like, damn. And I'm laughing emoji. And you got fucking corny, weirdo, stupid, fucking lame-ass people who tag my wife. They used to do this shit to my friend Anya. And like, Anya would be like, yo, what the fuck is wrong with you? And my wife would be like, yo, are you guys retarded? Like, Ben's been friends with her before he even knew me. And like, people are like, yo, why are you tagging me? It's just goofy, corny shit. Like the weirdest weirdo shit. God. Anyways, I had to get that off my chest. The main reason why I came up here to the Bay is because obviously my cultivation is up here and my cannabis business is up here, right? Even though VVS is dissolved, obviously BBDTS is not, right? And it's been almost 7 months since we were supposed to launch Ben Ball to the Strain. We were supposed to launch on March, at the end of March, and we didn't because on March 11th, the country got shut down, and especially the Bay Area had to stay at home order first, okay? So we had to get all our shit right, you know, motherfucking crops is looking good, harvest is legit. It's the season right now. Box Fan Benny is back for real. All you motherfucking haters out there, I don't give a fuck if you've done this all your motherfucking life and this is all you knew. This is all you know. I don't give a fuck. Never stayed in my lane. But I will tell you this. I don't know anybody that is near my age that has been smoking weed and been around the realest motherfuckers in the cannabis game than me. That's real talk. I had to suck my own dick on this one, all right? When people know, oh, listen, Kenji, how long have you known Ben Baller? Be like, oh, almost 30 years. Be like, what the fuck? I've been down with Cypress Hill for almost 30 years. Like, you guys sound fucking stupid sometimes. Just because you see the jewelry, you see everything else, y'all don't see the other part of my come up. Didn't come from no rich family. I don't know how many times I got to fucking, literally, it's like, I don't know, man. It's going to get monotonous starting to talk like this. But anyways, the cheap shots, all this other stuff. There was this post, and Be Real from Cypress who had to post this shit. It's like, yo, look, I'm going to be honest with you, man. And this is like one of the few gods in the cannabis game. And he's like, I'll be real with you. Colorado got some dope ass weed. They're killing it. But it just can't fuck with Cali. You know, it just can't. It's the truth. Period. No matter how much they try to talk about Colorado over here and there, and they're so proud. You know, at the end of the day, look, man, it's no diss. It just is what it is. And the best shit from Colorado is from the people from LA, from Cali, that set up shop there. Do you know what I mean? You can't fuck with Humboldt. You can't fuck with the weed. You just can't. And I got these haters that want it, like, they're like, yo, man, and they don't even fucking realize who I'm affiliated with, who I'm in business with. And I'm not in business because they see money. I'm in business because motherfuckers know I've been in the game and I know what the fuck I'm talking about. All right? And our genetics is A1. But yo, my bro Joel, OG, he brought me the latest and greatest. Our debut launch strain is called Jonas B, a.k.a. Purple Lean, in memory of my brother Jonas, who passed, obviously, LRG. And we will be launching at Green Door at the new Cookies, the bank, you know, Cookies in Hayward. It's an old bank, it's dope. Burners, Merced, very soon when we launch it. And it's going to be everywhere because this strain is motherfucking fire. Any of the homies that's listening to this, hit me up. I'm bringing back at least a P to LA, and I got motherfucking gas for you motherfuckers. This shit is straight gas, okay? Like I said, I'm affiliated with motherfucking Dons. Real motherfuckers, okay? Shout out to my boy Kenny Powers. Shout out to Jaga. Shout out to my man Burner. But this month, you know, we're going to go hard with the strain is Pure Fire, all right? My farm, where we grow the shit, world famous, all right? You ever heard of a strain called Cereal Milk? Gary Payton, okay? That shit is created at Skypack, all right? I can't wait to share this dank-ass flower with all you people in Cali who have access to a fucking legit dispensary, all right? But meanwhile, shout out to my Skypack and Cookies family. You guys are fucking killing it, crushing it. I'm very honored to be a part of the fam. Shout out to my boy Dave Kang. My bad, Dave. I got you right there. I know you're listening. Fuck you, Dave. Fuck you for being so humble, and fuck you for being so cool, and fuck you for being such a fucking amazing person. I love you. So anyways, look at, guys, real quick, get into the hobby. So tomorrow, Tuesday, I'll be dropping my Ted Williams autos, and this time the website is being running smooth. Shipping issues will not be there. The cards should sell out fast, as I'll only have 55 cards total for sale. There'll only be 3 items. There's going to be a 1 of 5. There's going to be a 1 of 50, and then there's going to be an F and F. There might be a 101 Beckett slabbed card, but only one artist. That's it. Shit's going to go fast and everything else. So make sure you stay tuned. And wait a second. Yes, that's right. The fuck am I talking about? Yeah. Tomorrow, Tuesday, I'm tripping. Sometime between 10 and 11 a.m. because you listen to this on Monday now, I'm tripping. But next Monday, I'll be dropping my Bob Gibson cards. And for that release, I will be doing something special. I'm going to be autographing every single card with RIP. As you know, Bob Gibson just passed away last week. So that will be a dope-ass auto release for sure. Obviously, of course, shout out to my boy Arthur. Every one of my autographs are authenticated by Beckett, a.k.a. BGS. All right? No little small-time bullshit here. Thank you for everyone who bought my George Brett card. Don't forget, if you did buy a George Brett card, please email benballardidthecard@gmail.com. Email the screenshot of your receipt so you can get a chance to win the gold Cuban chain. And that card should be coming out in a couple weeks. Now we're going to be slowing down. Everything's going to be in real time now. So we're good. Okay? Now for some good news. Or everything's good news, but some big news. My Los Angeles, Ben Baller Did the Card hobby boxes will go on sale this week. I don't know if they're going on sale Thursday or Friday. I don't know. But yes, they will sell out very fast. Okay? Here's the deal. These boxes will not be shipped. They are pickup only. You will get 2 days to choose from, all right? And it's only going to be 5 people per day. So 2 days, 5 people per day, 10 boxes total, right? So make sure that you live in Los Angeles before you hit that purchase button, okay? And you have to pick up the box in person, all right? You're going to pick up the box in person from me personally. I'm going to be handing you this box, okay? Those 2 dates that I'm going to be doing them on is Friday, October 16th or Saturday, October 17th. And they'll probably be in the early day. On Saturday, it might be morning, all right? Friday should be, kind of morning, but not really. But anyways, make sure you're free and open on Friday and Saturday. I don't know, motherfuckers got jobs, whatever. And again, this is pickup only, all right? The box is down. They will have over $1,000 in goods easily in them, okay? But since I've never done a real meet and greet in the Los Angeles area, I am willing to bet the people who cop these boxes will be more interested in shopping up game with me instead of the items in the box. All the stuff that's in the box is just a bonus, okay? So the boxes will contain a custom LA Dodger blue BBDTC white tee. Fresh ass tee. You saw for the Bay, I did the 41510, did the 41 in SF Giants orange, and I did the 10 in Oakland A's forest green, right? This is going to be a BBDTC in black, the 21310 in Dodger blue. There'll be a Dodger blue BB logo on the front. It's going to be lit. Look, you're going to get 2 tops, BBDTC Dodger autograph cards in gold ink. They'll be authenticated by Beckett as well. Box is also going to have 3 brand new sign packs of Topps Chrome, my Topps Chrome, all right? And obviously, those packs will be signed in different colors than the Bay Area ones. One lucky person out of this 10 will get a diamond die cut Dodger autograph card, all right? And also, the box is going to come with a few things, some merch items for my Ben Ball. I did the chain merch, and Ben Ball did the card merch, everything else. One of these items hasn't even been released yet to the public, so you're going to get first dibs on them for a while. And last but not least, all 10 boxes will come with a very rare $165 Alonso Valencia Dodgers X BBDTC New Era snapback. This shit is so fucking hard. Like, this hat is crazy. Real New Era style font with the Brooklyn Dodgers BBDTC. Crazy. All right. Of course, all these boxes will be numbered from 1 to 10. Again, this shit will sell out fast, so stay tuned. And just so you guys know, the meetup should be somewhere near Hollywood. All right? All right. Now, getting into sports, my Dodgers are in the second round of the playoffs. Obviously, they're closer to the chip. Let's get that motherfucking World Series ring, man, so I can make these motherfuckers. Shout out to my boy Jock Peterson. He gave me a Dodgers postseason 2020 fitted hat. I thought it was my size, and I looked at it. I was like, oh shit, it's his hat. It actually says official player hat, has his number in there. Shit is lit. Jock, I love you. Thank you so much. Jock, I need you to get out there and bank some home runs. I need you out there to shine, dog. I need you to shine like it's 2017-18, except no one's banging on no trash cans. Let's get this shit cracking. All right. Off to NFL, asked for betting, and mybookie.ag. We went 6-5 against the spread this weekend. Had some fucking weird shit happen, right? But look at, again, we're in the positive. We're still killing it. Not even tripping at all whatsoever. I cannot believe Cam Newton's dumbass got COVID. All right, motherfuckers ain't taking this shit serious. This shit is just stupid, okay? The NFL should have a tighter grip on their players, as this could really fuck up everyone's season. And if they fuck up the entire season of football, I ain't gonna lie to you, that's some of the normalcy that I have right now on Sunday. Like, I get to watch the games and chill, okay? And that Chiefs fucking Patriots game got taken off the fucking books. So I know they're playing tonight or tomorrow night, what the fuck is going on? But, like, I don't know how many NFL players listen to my podcast, but take this shit, this is your paycheck. You don't play, you don't get paid. Anyways, tonight's game, if you guys are betting, don't forget, mybookie.ag, use promo code BehindTheBaller. All right. My Instagram code and this code is different. I'm trying to track things differently. Anyways, you can get up to $1,000 in free play matching your deposit. All right. Only new customers, will get that benefit. But go to mybookie.ag. All right. Tonight's Monday Night Football game, we like the Packers -7.5 over the Falcons. Now, on to my Seahawks. That win wasn't pretty, but we got the W, right? Remember, we're missing some key starters, right? One of them being Jamal Adams, okay? And I know it was against a shitty-ass Miami Dolphins team, and these motherfuckers are only kicking field goals and all sort of bullshit. But look, our offense is great. Russ Wilson is cooking, looking amazing. Metcalf did his thing. Tyler's out there. We had some new cats get out. The rookie got out there, did his thing. C. Carson is playing good. I know he's a little injured still, whatever. But, our defense looking sloppy. We just let them score way too much. All right. I know a lot of them was field goals and shit, but it's just like, we need to tighten up this defense, man. And I know we're missing the key people, but, I thought these motherfuckers were going to kick 10 field goals. And you know what? We still got, 2 picks yesterday? We look good. But goddamn, man, we can't let motherfuckers score up these kind of points with us. But a win is a win. And guess what? We're still number 1 in the NFC West. We are 4-0. Meanwhile, Arizona lost and the bitch-ass, sorry-ass Niners lost. Okay? Some of you guys don't realize, man, a lot of my really good friends are Niners fans, okay? And one of them is Miles Davis. Miles Davis is one half of the Dust Brothers, all right? Okay, the Bleach Brothers, whatever the fuck you want to call them, okay? But Miles is one half of the Dust Brothers. He is a diehard, lifelong Niners fan. He's been a Niners fan since he was a little kid. So if this episode sounds a little off, all right? If you don't hear anything other than that VVS Clarity HD quality sound on this episode, then DM Miles Davis, all right? Because, I don't know, man. This shit is so funny to me, man. Because I'm in San Francisco. The Niners losing at home definitely made my weekend. I'm sorry, Miles. This shit's so fucking funny, man. Jesus Christ. Anyways, as for my Lakers, I'm not tripping. I'm not even mad. I'm not really. The Niners loss way overshine that shit because you know what? We're going to win this chip whether you guys like it or not. I'm not trying to hear shit, all right? And look, we look like whatever. Okay. Yeah, Jimmy Butler had a great game. He did all these. Let me pull out the stats. Like, he had more higher triple double in the fucking fourth quarter with 7. In the first 17 seconds, he scored more of this. And by the third quarter, had 5:01 seconds left. He just shut the fuck up, man. Okay. Jimmy Butler had a good game, because we let him have one. All right. We played weird. And it just brings me back to the Magic and Jordan days. We just don't have that savage in us. We don't have that punch an old man in the fucking head. Don't motherfucking matter. If you're old enough to talk shit, you're old enough to get your ass kicked. Guys today don't have that killer instinct to just sweep someone. Sweeps exist because motherfuckers won't let nobody up. All right? They played at 110%. They would try to kill themselves out there going so hard. True savage behavior. Kick a man when he's down because there's no better time to kick a man. That type shit. All right. Win at all costs. This ain't some friendly ass game, man. What the fuck is you guys doing, man? Go out there like it's war. Okay. This could have easily been a sweep, and then we could have set a precedent, even though this is a fucking asterisk pandemic fucking bubble. What you fucking think's gonna happen next season? It's gonna be the same shit. The fucking league is supposed to start at the end of this year. The new season's supposed to start at the end of this year. So it's all fucked up. Whatever. It is what it is. Okay? But the Lakers were kicking ass before the fucking pandemic started. All right? And I did say Lakers in 5 on this podcast last week, the week before. I said Lakers in 5. Okay? So shut the fuck up. Don't get excited, all you South Beach motherfuckers, okay? I will see y'all back on Tuesday. Well, I'll see you guys on Thursday, but I'll see y'all on Twitter on Tuesday when we take it 3-1. Okay? But BTB fam. That's it. We are out. We're done. That is a wrap for the weekend wrap up. This is episode 121. Didn't say the episode and call it out in the beginning because I don't want to call it every fucking episode anymore. I don't know. But you know what I do know? I love y'all. But I got to pack. I got to head back to LA to go be with my kids. And I just want to say I thank you guys always. I'm so grateful for my listeners. We are really gaining a solid, steady amount of subscribers and listeners. Doesn't mean stop. Please tell a friend to tell a friend. Keep subscribing. I need more new subscriptions so we can go out there and give you better content. Hopefully give you video so you can see my stanky ass in a white tee and see my fucking Alex Crusoe hairline and all that shit. And I want to say thank you to Miles and Jordan for another smacker. You guys always bring it. I love the Dust Brothers. And yo, Lakey Lake, you know what to do, broski. Yep. Take us to the crib, LL. All right, y'all. Peace.